somebody was gracious enough to make a map. Apparently the railroad track is right next to the road, and you can find the road via the rocks, rope, rag, rain jacket, rabbit, and raccoon, which are supposed to be somewhere in this location here. I don't see them, but it says here that as I walked the Appalachian Trail, I saw many animals like raccoons, rabbits, and snakes. There was many rocks on the trail, from small one to big ones. And at night I used the rope to tie my food up in trees so the bears wouldn't get it. Also along the way, along the way, I crossed different service roads and railroad track. Before you start to walk, you need all the stuff you need, like a rain jacket, rope, and rags. Author unknown. So these are the Appalachian Trail ABCs, 4th grade, Hot Springs Elementary School. You might stop at the clinic, and you will stop and get some x-rays for a leg, foot, or arm. This is X, Y, and Z. Yourself is the most important part about you. Zippers zip up on pants and on a tent, vest, or jacket. I liked over here, they had the letter U and V. You can bring your uncle for someone to talk to. Apparently that's my uncle right there. You can bring an umbrella just in case it rains. You can bring your violin to entertain you and your uncle. And you can bring your vitamins to keep you healthy. And this is the healthy brand vitamins. Alright, we're getting ready to walk through the town of Hot Springs, North Carolina. Bandit doesn't choke himself first. Okay, I think I was actually going the wrong way. So we're going back and turning at a different point. Okay, there's not really any curb or anything they could walk on. Great. Turns out that other way was the wrong way, and that this is the right way. Actually not walking on a road yet.
Hey, we can always put the pack back on, Bandit.
Yeah, should have left it on him. Slowed him down. Oh, also, he's not making those wheezing, I'm choking noises.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Don't do anything stupid. Like poop your pants. Again.
Oh my gosh, Bandit. Or my root beer to it, throw in the river.
Cool it. Why?
Cool it.
Oh, yeah. People were doing that with beers along the trail.
I wanted some cold root beer.
I'm thinking about going there tonight.
Diner?
Going to the diner and getting that hiker special.
What is it?
12-ounce burger.
It's a big burger.
I'm not even that hungry, that's what's funny. But maybe later I will be. Oh yeah, sure.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I didn't really learn names.
Yeah, right here, free Wi-Fi, but the password, it says Hiker's Ridge, and the password is Hot Springs.
Okay.
So that's probably the best place to get internet. It actually seems to be the fastest. But somebody said in the mornings they'll actually feed you.
Nice.
Like, there's a big sign out there that says free.
How's it going?
What is it?
All dug.
Oh, so you're gonna stay here until like noon tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
I might end up going down to the NOC.
Yeah.
Because I even stopped one of the kayakers and I was like, "Where'd you guys come from?" And they're like, "NOC, just up the road a couple miles." I was like, "Man, that sounds like fun."
Got a little spa here with natural hot mineral water. Might have to do that later. We're going across the French Broad River. And this used to be a local hangout for all the French women. Hence the name. That is 100% accurate history. I wouldn't lie to you. Stay on the pavement. All right. So we're breaking camp. We are directly along the French Broad River outside of Hot Springs, North Carolina. And getting ready to head into town for a good time. Diner called?
It's not a diner, it's a bar.
What is this bar called?
Spring Creek Tavern.
Spring Creek Tavern.
It's got a picture of a hippie on the side of the building. A hiker.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's paranormal activity in the area.
Yeah, a lot of paranormal activity. I hope the camera's picking up the noise and discussion. We've got some good mics on it. So yeah, we get into the outfitter store. And saw one thing about Bigfoot. Saw a water bottle. Then I saw a book. Then I saw what was that? A T-shirt. I bought a T-shirt. Road crossing sign.
UFO stuff.
Action figures. And then we started seeing air fresheners, bandages, and I was like, "What's with the Bigfoot?" And then we started seeing these bumper stickers and stuff for UFOs and ghost story books and stuff like that. And what else was there? Oh, there was I got a little bumper sticker that says Ranch. Bumper sticker that was what, like when Mayberry meets the Twilight Zone? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there was all this weird stuff going on, and we had to ask, and we asked this lady about it, and she said there's a lot of weird paranormal things that happen in Hot Springs, and the people had seen a lot of Bigfoot sightings, and that she thinks that he's an alien, and that mysterious lights had been going around. A lot of people report sightings of UFOs and strange lights near the river and the railroad tracks. And what was the horse?
A horse jumped through a plate glass window in the store in town. Just randomly.
A horse just randomly jumps through a plate glass window. So yeah, Hot Springs is a strange little paranormal town, and there's a lot of Bigfoot and UFO stuff going around. So might spend another day or another night down by the river and maybe the railroad tracks and see what's going on. Maybe try to look up some sightings on the internet, see what's going around.
I got a Wi-Fi here, by the way.
But yeah, that's just the strange little hiker town of Hot Springs, where you're not seeing hikers walk through, you see something a little more difficult to explain.
What's up, beautiful? I'm the dollar store. I'm going to the So you want to camp in the same spot or find somewhere else different?
I don't know.
You said something about railroad tracks.
Well, I don't want to camp on the railroad track.
Oh, I heard like one train last night.
Let's see. Asheville Citizen-Times reports on the recent Bigfoot sightings in Madison County. Apparently, Sasquatch himself has appeared around the mountain town of Hot Springs. This is exciting news indeed, but I was most impressed to learn that this is not Bigfoot's first visit to our state. Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization has an excellent website documenting all known sightings, which are arranged by state. North Carolina page lists 42 Bigfoot sightings in the Tar Heel State. Predictably, he has shown up most often in the mountain regions of North Carolina, but has popped up a few times in other parts of the state, including Moxville and Davie County, and at Camp Lejeune in Onslow County. Or I don't know how to say that. But what was the team? They said that the team from the Finding Bigfoot checked out Max Patch Bald, looking for him. And then not far, I know there's a lot of stuff from Big Bald Mountain further on the AT. And then there's the UFOs and ghosts and window jumping horses.
I get there and I already see the track. When I get there first, I have no idea who's going to show up. Over there. I'll just be alone. Over there.
Yeah, when I see the shot, I gotta be in between people. I gotta be adios to a little bear with a bad.
Yeah, a big tree, too. Is that a trout?
Oh, delicious. Pretty nice sized trout.
Big one. It's a nice fish, yeah. I'll show you.
Oh man, that is big. He was a little stunned.
There's a pinball game in the outfitter store called Whitewater, and it has Bigfoot on it. And this goes through Bigfoot's cave. And Bigfoot is there.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Alright.
Wait, what year?
May 17th, 1793.
1793?
A gentleman on the South Fork of the Saluda River, in a letter the 23rd, sends his correspondent in the city and following description of the Bald Mountains in the Western Territories. The animal is between 12 and 15 feet high, in shape resembling a human being, except the head, which is in equal proportion to its body and drawn in. Animals are bold and have lately attempted to kill several persons, in which attempt some of them have been shot. Their principal resort is on the Bald Mountain, where they lay in wait for travelers, but some have been seen in this part of the country. The inhabitants call it Yahoo. The Indians, however, give it the name Chickly-Coodly.
They call it Yahoo.
But there are two other reports around Hot Springs, with several children playing outside heard yelping and whistling, so they mocked the noises as they did. The creature communicated back with them, sounding closer and closer as the yelping conversation went on. So the children decided to take a hunting dog to the edge of the woods. As they did, the dog grew silent, with his tail and ears raised. The creature sounded like it was at the top of the mountain. They yelped back, and in an instant the creature came closer and sounded like it was in the edge of the woods. On the old road, an adult mentioned a horrible smell. And I smell something horrible, Alex. You're a real jerk, you know that.
What?
I knew that was you. I knew it wasn't anybody else.
$6 tickets every 2
And then there's some other thing about somebody playing alleged Bigfoot sounds in the woods, and something was throwing rocks at them and stuff like that.
He's a fast turtle. Running fast. He's a fast turtle. Fast turtle. It actually looks like a running turtle. Besides the fact that it's a puppet and looks not real at all. Silver Mine Group
Reservations only.
Oh.
Dadgummit.
So I guess we're just gonna be back to living in a tent down by the
And
river.
it's blocked. Sucks. Alright, looks like we are hiking down the river. Down to the river.
Yep. So it's been exactly 1 month since everyone here.
That's ice cream pie after this.
Huh?
Ice cream at their.
Ice cream.
We made an ice cream pie. Okay.
Awesome. So we've been on the trail. We've been on the trail for exactly 1 month. Everyone that started March 29th, we are trying to get a little get together here, and we're at a Mexican restaurant in Hot Springs, and we're gonna have ice cream pie after, and it's a big milestone for a lot of us. Say hi, everybody.
Even though you threw my microphone.
Alex is just here. He wasn't. He's just tagging along.
I'm just gonna say, tomorrow night I look forward to shaving, sleeping in my own bed.
I I gotta save for my.
So we're camping by the French Broad River again, eating hot dogs and marshmallows, waiting for something to appear. Bandit, what you doing? We are outside the hot springs. We are going to take a spa bath. But Bandit needs to stay outside, and we are asking for permission to leave him outside. Do. Come here.
Is that your waterproof?
Yeah. Oh. So what is the spring? The spring is, or this water is pumped straight from the spring, and it's not heated by
or treated.
Heated or treated, so this is like straight spring water. There's a lot of floaties in here.
A lot of pieces. I'm sure. It came straight out of a spring underground. Unfiltered, untreated water.
This is nice though.
Probably got a lot of minerals in it too.
Being barefoot and all. Yeah, they have.
Alright, history lesson with Alex.
First pump house for this hot spring was built in 1775. They've been using the hot spring here since the Revolutionary War. Well, a year before it.
That's impressive.
I don't know how to turn on.
Do you push it? Is there like a button you push?
There it goes.
Ah!
How's the mist? Is it?
Oh wow.
I didn't mean to do that. I just slipped.
It's pretty misty.
That's actually cool though. Gorillas in the mist.
The water's going away. Yeah.
We should have just brought a whole bunch of tea bags. Sit here and take a tea bag.
Darn. Here's this pump house from 1775. Pretty old. Come on, Bandit. Sets again. And there went Alex. And it's back to the trail. So we're now leaving the town of Hot Springs. A strange spot where Mayberry meets the Twilight Zone. And didn't have anything weird happen. Didn't see any Bigfooty stuff, any UFOs or strange lights, but we were only coming from one side of this strange little town, and maybe some strange things will happen heading out today. So who knows what lies ahead, but we still have a Big Bald Mountain where they have that legend from the late 1700s of a giant creature and what have you. So we still are heading into the mystery zone, and what waits in the hills, only walking and journeying will reveal. There's the little town of Hot Springs, North Carolina. Perhaps I'll return there one day. So I come across this big wall here and find out that it's a dam. Some type of pond here. This is really nice here. There's totally a snake in there. I don't know where.
Yeah, Campbell ordered me a beer before I could sit down. He got like an IPA. It was like the worst one for me. Usually they're my favorites. And I was like, ah, screw it. And then
Yeah, it does.
I drank it. I shit like 3 times from here. I shit like 3 times from here. Really? I didn't know if I was going to be able to get
You got it. As it starts to soften up.
Yeah, that'd be solid.
Oh, ramen bomb with beer. There's not enough carbs in that already.
just cracks on my foot.
Eat those carbs. Oh yeah, that's like mom.
They were bad most of the time. I took one step out.
Maybe I'll just try it your way. Yeah. Did you put your seasoning in?
No.
Well, I've been hiking out here all day, and somehow I missed the big butt on the trail. At 302.7, there's a place called Big Butt Mountain. Not B-U-T, not Butte, B-U-T-T-E. It's B-U-T-T, Big Butt Mountain. I wonder how it got its name. Anyway, at this point I've been doing about, I think I've done maybe 16, 17 miles, something like that. I don't really know. Looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of night hiking to try and get to a shelter, Flint Mountain Shelter, which is 21 or 22 miles away from where we were last night. So we are sitting down and we're going to have something kind of like dinner. And we're going to keep pushing, and hopefully we'll be there within an hour or two after dark. Sometime around 9:30 to 10:30. And yeah. But yep. That's the plan. Down at the base of that hill is Sam's Gap. And a little over a year ago, me and Bandit started this hike. We had our vehicle down by there and we did 6 or 7 miles up to Big Bald Mountain, where we met all of the thru hikers, watched the sunset, a meteor shower, and the sunrise the following day. So we're kind of reliving that hike that inspired us to do the thru hike this year. We had a little bit of trail magic down there from 2 different groups, and we're definitely looking forward to what's ahead, which for the record, they say there might be some flurries and possible snow up in the Bald, so we're going to camp closer to the Gap, where we're hoping it'll be a little bit warmer. Yes. Fire. Aw. Crap. Oh, wow. What was that? Huh. It's pretty dark. There's not much to see. I don't have my headlamp with me. It's in the tent. But you can listen to my voice. We are just above Sam's Gap, where a year ago I parked my car and hiked up to Big Bald Mountain. And that's what inspired me to do this thru hike was the experience of the thru-hikers coming through, the sunset on the Bald, the sunrise on the Bald, the meteor shower in between. It inspired me to want to hike this whole trail with my dog, but the reason that I was out there, the reason that I was in this part of the mountains was I was doing Bigfoot research. There's a creature, a monster of Bald Mountain that sightings and reports go all the way back to the late 1700s. Something would attack travelers as they went up over the mountain pass in the Bald Mountain range. And it was a massive Bigfoot-like creature. They also, other legends and other stories call it the Boojum. But I haven't seen or heard anything very Bigfoot related, except for maybe down the road on Sam's Gap. There's somebody that has a chainsaw carving of Bigfoot. There's also an area after the Bald, between the Bald and the shelter right after it, where somebody has taken a sign and labeled it as the Squatch/Yeti zone. And it was kind of like a rock overhang, and I think that was just a joke, obviously. But I'm looking around. You know, the moon is almost full tonight. You could see that, and this is a very very possible and probable habitat for Bigfoot, at least this part of Tennessee and North Carolina. And it's definitely creepy. I'm seeing shadows and thinking about my past trip here, and just keeping an eye out. This isn't too far from Hot Springs, where a lot of strange things like that happen. It's good to keep an open mind while you're out here.